Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another mail haul and a find video. When I say find, it was a tote that I had full of stuff that I forgot about. So I'm going to share that with you guys. And the boxes, I mean, this is stuff I sort of accumulated over a little bit of time. Nothing too crazy, but you can see the boxes here and then it goes to the floor. But the first item that I picked up, well, it came in the mail. And this is from Andrew Yen, Toyco, good old Toyco, always following through. And we got ourselves Motaro, and this thing is huge. So big shout out to Toyco for keeping my Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat addiction going. And I even buy other Storm Collectibles, the ones that like grab me. I got a couple Street Fighter, DC, and then I also have Streets of Rage, Cody, because that thing is phenomenal. So next box, this one's already open because I couldn't help it, but this is from Nate's Toys and Collectibles. I don't even know if I really need to take them out, but I mean, just show you guys. Number 24, if you're not familiar with the numbers, this is the Cobra Infantry. So I wanted a troop build. I wanted the Cobra Island ones, but I managed to get 2 of those, and I figured why not add 6 of these guys, because they're just going to be like two like 4-man squads. So it'd be 3 of the infantry led by 1 of the troopers. But Nate Toys and Collectibles, for those non-Target exclusives, definitely go through there. I mean, you got to pre-order this stuff, guys, because people may at the beginning say, oh, I don't want this is stupid. But the hype, and then you just start getting people that are just buying it and then trying to flip it. So always try to pre-order when you can from reliable sources that won't cancel out your orders. So we got 6 Cobra Infantry, so I'll be doing a review of those. This is a order from Big Bad Toy Store. I had 2 items that were... Man, I'm busting out this like old school like hunting knife. Like I can't find my green one. I had a green one that just sort of flicked out and it was nice. I'm busting out some old school deer hunter crazy looking knife. But was I got distracted there because of the knife. I mean, I like my neon green one. So when we're looking at Big Bad Toy Store box right here, I had 2 items that came available because people canceled for pre-orders. So those went to my pile of loot right away. And then there's 2 others that I pre-ordered. It literally, it took a while. It took a while. And I should have ordered straight from the manufacturer because they both average the same. I mean, with the shipping through the manufacturer and then Big Bad Toy Store always hiking up the price up a couple dollars so they can make their profit. You know, I should have went with the manufacturer. Because I would have got it. A lot of people were getting their item, and I was quite upset because I was like, man, I was on top of it, and I was even told sort of, you know, hey, Big Bad Toy Store has the flat rate shipping. You might as well do that. Well, I'm not going to close this knife. It doesn't want to be closed. So, but either way, let's go ahead and dive in here. Box. We got the Big Bad Toy Store flyer thing, whatever. Wow, that hit me right in the face. I can't throw for shit. There we go. I'm like, hey, hit myself in the face. Okay, they did a great job. Lots of bubble wrap. So let's start with what was somebody's order got canceled, or they canceled their, or the pile of loot expired. Something happened. So we got ourselves Plunderlings. We got ourselves Zombone right here. super cool, like super cool little guy. So we got one plunderling right there. And this sort of gives you guys an idea. I got Cheddar right here. And Cheddar is the one with the mohawk and bat. Cool thing about this is like all their like little hats and stuff, they're magnetic and they're interchangeable. And then the two items that I was waiting for practically a month. I'm not going to lie. it was pretty much a month to get these. We got ourselves Grotto, the red fawn. Looking really cool. The artwork on the back is awesome. If you guys can see that. I love the artwork there. I love plunderlings. They're great. Lone Coconut is a company, definitely support them. I mean, they're awesome. Their little figures are great. And the Flute. This is Flute. And he actually has a different one. He has a flute. So I thought they would have used the same image, just changed the color, but they didn't. So that's really awesome. So I got two of the fawns, two plunderlings. I got Captain Ash pre-ordered because, you know, I wanted that one. I love that whole top hat and stuff like that. And then I was like looking at the colors. I'm like, I got sort of like a purplish blue, or well, it's like a grayish blue. I got like the mint green for the fawn, the red for the other fawn, the orange, and then white. And I'm like, Captain Ash sort of like a darkish grayish blue. And I'm like, I might need to get some brighter colors. I might need a green. I might need, you know, something else. I really, really wish I would have supported the Kickstarter. It just, timing wasn't right. I would have loved to get those underwater ones. So I'm a sucker for glow in the dark, and that translucent plastic looks good. So happy as heck to have those, and I'll be reviewing those eventually. I have a lot of stuff I got to review, and as you can sort of see behind me, well, these are Joe's, but I mean, Ghostbusters displays up there. I'm just trying to get stuff put away and displayed nicely. This blank spot is actually a poster, a frame poster that's going there. And then this is a little teaser. This is the stuff I found in a tote, which I'll be showing you guys. Next box. This comes from a, it's an Amazon box, but it's not Amazon. This comes from a fellow Plastic Cannibals member, really good friend and fellow YouTuber, Art G. This guy, I mean, honestly, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. And did I mention he's awesome? A lot of the members of Plastic Cannibals, if you guys aren't familiar with the Facebook group, it is a group I made specifically for collectors that like to talk figures, share their pictures of their collection, have conversations about figures, and it's great. It's no scalping at all. So like when we find things, we really help each other out. Usually it's cost and shipping, or, you know, sometimes what we'll do is we'll, you know, hey, send you a figure, just get me next time or something, you know. And I know not everybody can do that, you know, but that's something that we sort of try to just really look out for one another, because we're all collectors at heart. We're all looking for the same thing, you know. It's not really the competition of needing to have more than the other or to get something before one another. It's like, I don't collect everything. I mean, it may seem like it, but I don't. So if I come across some wrestling stuff that people are looking for, or Motu stuff, I'm going to probably hit up the people and be like, hey, you know, do you need this? And what's even better is the fact that, oh, this looks so good. What's even better is the fact that it's just awesome being able to help each other out, because we're scattered throughout the country. Like, there's a bunch of us that are all over the place, you know, so we can help each other out, especially when stuff drops. He put some good bubble stuff in there, and I'm totally getting sidetracked, just rambling about stuff. Let's fumes. I'm going to start with the item that he found, and this is sort of this goes really well with what he found for me last time. And look at this, I'm opening boxes. I had somebody comment that, why do you have unboxings in your description, in your titles? And it's like, dude, I open stuff Not everybody wants to hear this. You know, I'm not doing ASMR stuff, but RG found me Kit. Woo! Kit from Fortnite. I care less about this game, but I'm so into some of these unique characters. So Kit right here, because he's a little cat riding on a mech and all that stuff. So what I'm going to actually have him doing in my little squad with the Brat, Doggo, and Meowscles, like he's going to be like the tech of the crew. So you got the Brute, which is Meowscles, the tech, which is Kit, and then I don't know if I'm going to have the Brat or Doggo be the leader. Maybe they co-lead. I don't know. But they're just a band of little mischievous peoples. But this looks awesome. Really cool. Really cool. And I know Hasbro, during their Fan Fest, which was... It was sort of weak. It was weak because I'm gonna go off on this a little bit. They didn't really show much, and one of the panels I was looking forward to is G.I. Joe. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan, but it's like because the chat was so toxic, because they know the chat's going to be toxic, because everybody hates the Target exclusive figures that nobody can get a hold of because they're a pain in the butt. They basically eliminated answering questions and revealing anything because it's like all they showed was the Snake Eyes movie figures, which it's all like your perspective. It's like I was going to pass on some of them, but I'm like, I'm going to pre-order the whole wave because some of them look good. Like the Baroness, I'm not going to use her as the Baroness. She comes with cool weapons. I'm going to maybe use her as a lackey for Baroness, or she'd be like the secretary when you enter a Cobra facility. She'd be there typing up stuff, whatever. Like that's how I'm going to use that character. Pea Pajama Storm Shadow, he's on that he peed his ninja outfit. That one's not going to be Storm Shadow to me. It's just going to be a ninja. What, like why does everything have to be exact? And plus it's based off a movie version. You know, Snake Eyes, I mean, it's Snake Eyes, look like Snake Eyes. It'd be cool to see the detail and the sculpt work in the figure. Scarlet looked really cool. She had that like military-esque outfit. And her head sculpt wasn't too bad. And then, was it a Seiko? There was another, it was almost basically an all-female wave, which was really cool too. And so there was another person in there I wasn't familiar with, but I was like, hey, why not? You know, it's another martial arts part of the Rashikage type of story, so I'm all about that. So I ended up getting them all, and they don't look bad. If you're comparing them to American Hero or like the comics, stuff like that, yeah, they're gonna look different. You know, that you can't even compare them to Classified because Classified isn't based off a real film. It's like comparing like, you know, MCU Thor figure to the comic Thor figure. Like they're gonna look totally different. Like you can't do that. But of course, G.I. Joe collectors are a bunch of crybabies and they're gonna complain. And that's just what they do. They're some of the worst collectors out there. And I'm part of that collecting, and it sucks so bad because it's just like, cry about it. Cry about it. And a lot of these people are like, oh, this looks like crap or this or that. I guarantee you, they're going to be walking up to people because they didn't pre-order and be like, dude, I got these cheeseburgers. Like what you like. Don't follow the hype. Just do you. Like, who cares? If collect what you enjoy, what brings joy to you. Like if you collect My Little Ponies, I'm not into that, but it might bring joy to you. A lot of people collect wrestling stuff. I'm not really into that. I grew up watching some of it, but I'm not going to collect the figures, but it makes people happy. And you get cool wrestling rings and slambulances and awesome stuff. It's just really, the collecting community is over time just gets full of toxic people wanting to show whose dick's bigger than theirs by how many stacks of figures that they have, or they're just getting them and flipping them on eBay and stuff like that. It's like, honestly, who cares? Who cares? Like and also I got to say this too. If people are getting stuff and showing off giant stacks of figures that you're looking for, don't complain, don't cry about it, because the likelihood that they went to your specific store at the specific time that you were going and they bought them all right before you did is probably very, very minimal. They're probably in a different state, went there, been hitting multiple stores. Just leave it alone. If they got them, cool. Congratulate them. Maybe be nice to them, and maybe if they come across more, they'll look out for you. There's a lot of crybabies. If you're not crying and whining and complaining, be friends with people. Look out for one another. It's not that hard. And speaking of looking out for one another, Art is the man. This thing, it looks like candy. It does look like candy, but it's not. And thank you guys for listening to that ramble. It's just, if you're part of the collecting community, you hear that crap all the time. And as I'm opening this, because I'm not going to show it in the little bags, and they're like little baggies. It's like I'm getting paraphernalia sent to me. But, really? Really? These are way cooler than I deserve. They're way cooler than I deserve, Art. Oh, yeah. You can definitely... Whew. They're not bad fumes. I mean, it's, you know, some paint. Smell of paint. Can I turn this on? Is it going to break? Oh, I see what he did. That's slick. So, this is what I got. It looks like it could be cotton candy, but no, this is his. He made a bunch of cool explosions. And what's even crazier, I don't even know if it's going to show up because my light's all crazy. I got a light here, light shining on me. My lighting's all wrong for this video, and I'm sorry, guys and gals, but yeah, you turn this bad boy on. The switch is little, but you can, yeah, you really can't see. You can see it in my hand. But there's lights built into these bad boys. So we got explosion. We got this one, a little one. Just like boom, boom. He's done some shots. Go follow him on Instagram. Check out his YouTube. He does amazing hunts. And I support him 100% because he's a good dude. Uh-oh, some of this stuff looks squished. But it's cottony, so I can sort of like probably pull it out. But he wrapped this stuff in... This is... Oh, big ass explosion. This one, they all got lights. Let me see this one. Oh yeah, you can see that one very, very well. That is cool as hell. Not only, oh, and it's easy access to change the, oh, how do I turn this shit off? Okay. Easy access on the bottom to replace the batteries. So that's one thing where if you got custom like lighting for diodes and stuff like that, sometimes people do like the dollar store like lights and stuff. I'll use this, but you can't change the batteries. So when they die, and it sucks so bad because who wants to deal with that? These, I don't even know where I can put these. I'm running out of space because I didn't really put a table or anything. All right, so that was those two, and then I just want to show you little baggies. So he gave me another like explosion. So I got two lower explosions, one those sort of mushroom cloud explosion, all with functioning lights with batteries, and that's awesome. That is so freaking cool. I knew he was gonna get me an explosion. He like sent me a picture because I guess he was working on them for a bunch of people. I think Ryan Laser Pants Just Jay Hernandez got some. So he did a variety for, he was basically just working on them like crazy. And I don't know where he got that energy to just sit there and just make a bunch, but they're awesome. He sent me a picture and was like, hey, how many you want? And I was like, I don't know, as many as you think I would need for a good photo. I mean, I don't want to be a greedy person because I probably would. I was tempted to be like, I want all of them, but I didn't. So that's awesome, man. So I got kit and some explosions because I really want to start, like I'm getting my office, this area sort of cleaned up, stuff off the floor, putting on shelves and stuff, because I want to start doing some big photography. I got an amazing dio that I haven't been utilizing. And then I have a new like dio for reviews coming in that has so much modular stuff. Like dioramas and figures are amazing. So yeah, so that was all in this box. Now I just got rid of a lot of boxes. And then just make sure I don't drop this in my leg. You guys can't see me. We got this ginormous box that I am super, super excited about. I think it's what's in. I'm trying to cut this. I think I know what's in this box. I'm not 100% sure. I saw who it was from, but it didn't ring a bell. It could have been the manufacturer of who made these items. So I was just like, you know what? I think this is it. I got to save this to open up on camera because I am stoked. You guys have no idea. Like, I can actually close this now. I am super, super excited about this. Gotta like make. Yep. This is it. All right. Let me put this back down because this could be difficult to try to do this. So I didn't realize they were all individually boxed. Ugh. Oh, I just made a mess. Not really, I guess, a mess. I just knocked a bunch of stuff over and crushed some stuff. There we go. I'm telling you, too much stuff on the floor. So, I'm going to give it away with this shirt because I wanted this shirt so freaking bad. Right when I saw the image. Boom. Look at that. The artwork is awesome. Very retro. Had a little extra something on there. So, got ourselves a Bogglings T-Shirt. And I'm telling you, I love the art style. Straight, I love it so much. Oh, and actually this was done by Tim Clark himself, 2017. I'm okay with old artwork, and I just love that art style. It just gives off that, I grew up in the 80s, early 90s, so like Rat Fink, Wacky Packages, Garbage Pail Kids, all that cool, gross stuff, and a lot of the artwork on there is pretty cool. Just like this, I'm sort of getting sucked into it, so I gotta like get away from it. But I'm happy to have this shirt. I'm gonna wear it, and people are gonna be like, "What the hell are you wearing? Is that a band?" No, it's an amazing figure. Down here, some more. And if you guys haven't sort of guessed it, yes, they're Bogglings, and I supported the Kickstarter campaign. And when I saw it, I like geeked out. I hit up my buddy Craig, Not Another Retro Channel, and I was like, "Dude, you see this?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm getting them," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting them too." And I was debating. I was like, "Do I want to just do one?" I'm like, "Man, I want that shirt." And then I'm like, I might as well go all in because straight up nostalgia. So, who do we got here? Does it say? Okay, they do. So we got a pin. This is King Vlab right here. Cool little like card backing for the Boggling himself, just like the packaging from the back in the day. We got ourselves King Dwark. Can't really see that, folks. There you go. Looks freaking cool. And then we got one of my favorites, King Drool. And the pins turned out really, really well. Really well. And I gotta assume that Tim Clark did the artwork for the pins too. That's one of those things. Like, if you guys aren't familiar with who Tim Clark is, you really gotta look like at his accomplishments in his life. He's worked with one of my most inspired, like one of my idols, I would say. I got my list of artists and artistic people that have inspired me in doing art and stuff like that. He worked with Jim Henson. I mean, I couldn't imagine. He dealt with doing a lot of puppetry and creature design. He was dealing with Dark Crystal, Fraggle Rock, like stuff I grew up watching that is awesome. It's awesome. Like, I love Jim Henson's work, and the fact that he was in there helping do stuff is even better. And you can see like through just the t-shirt and the pins, he's a really good artist as well. So let's start with the first box. Well, if I can. These actually come from Tri-Action Toys. Each one comes in their own little shipper. So when I put this knife away, that was not a good idea. I needed it. So now these Bogglings are a little bit different, but very much similar to what what I've grown up with. And if you guys are into like cool creatures and stuff like that, like Gizmo and Gremlins and all that stuff, this guy, I don't know how I want to take, there we go. Ooh, the box is a little bit messed up a little bit. I don't know if that might be inevitable, but it's rattly. We got ourselves like the old school Boggling box, and we got ourselves King Dwark here. Looks awesome. Now, did this say Kickstarter on it? Oh, it has a first edition logo right there. So that's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of this stuff is very similar to the original stuff, like the original box and everything. And again, the artwork on the back, I love this style of artwork. Like, this is like stuff you'd see in like fantasy RPG, like just RPG books and D&D and stuff. I love that artwork. And this dude looks really cool. He is really real squishy. Very rattly for eyes. I guess that's the mechanism, because the eyes do move, so I have to mess with those. And on the bottom, there's nothing there, but you can cut out. It's you know, you got the indents there. You can sort of, was it perforated? Probably saying that word wrong. But you just sort of break that open. You can then put your hand in the box and control him in the crate. His tail does need installation. It's like a little plastic thing where you put the tail and then you clap the things together and you can put them together. So there's videos and stuff like that. But this dude, look at that. That's awesome. So happy to have some to go with my original. And I have the original crate with it too. So we got him. I'm gonna run out of space. But lots of cardboard boxes. That's always good when I'm sending out packages to people, fellow collectors. Man, this knife is not comfortable. It's like very bottom heavy. So I'm just waiting for this thing to slip out of my hand and just get stabbed right into my top of my thigh. Just go thunk. Now the Kickstarter for these guys, it wasn't a bad investment when you're getting all three. And I mean, you could have just got one, but if you've got all three, you got yourself a T-shirt. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one I wanted the most out of these. Ooh. This guy. We got King Drool here. Just looking at you, looking all creepy. Yeah. I'm sort of quiet. I'm just like admiring. Like I'm gonna have these guys stacked up on top of a Detolf. Put the original on top probably. But this dude, he's got some yellow spray, like markings. Look at him, look at the corner of his eyes. So he's got some purple, some yellow, painted mouth, got the horns, the sculpt works there, and they're all jiggly, just like the other ones. They're tied down with some not twisty ties, but they are metal ties, like the plastic over them. So they are sort of twisty ties. Are the horns? Yeah, all of this is rubber. I was checking to see if the horns were like hard plastic or anything, but it's all very rubbery. Now, they are going to be releasing the, what they call the Dark Lords, I think? Because these are the kings. Yeah, so they got the kings here. These are like the Dark Lords that are coming, and they've been showing pictures of them. I need to get Bogglings. I might end up doing all three. All three of them glow in the dark. The orange, I wish it could have been a little bit darker of an orange with the figure with the test ones they were showing. But I might get all three because they're cool. I love glow-in-the-dark things. The eyes on these guys glow in the dark, like the irises and stuff. So it just adds that creep factor. Like, if you just like puppets and just like weird creatures, you know, I got a My Pet Monster over there. It's just like that. These guys are going to be cool. And, yeah, this box is just even better. Can't wait to open these guys. I don't know if I'm going to cut out the bottom. I don't know if I want to cut out the bottom. It's that collector in me. But then there's like the nostalgia in me where I'm like, I need to open these and sort of put them together and have fun with them. So we got ourselves King Drool there. Boxes are falling. And we got the last one. And then I'll show you guys my little finds. Do you guys ever have that where you're collecting stuff, or you're moving, and throughout the years you have these totes and you'll put them in a closet and you just forget what's in them because you put more crap in front of it? Nope. I guess that's just me. I was trying to clear out some of the stuff, like my NECA stuff, like my NECA horror figures I've been putting on display. And I had to get all of them out of the closet because I had all of them sort of like, after I reviewed them, I just stacked them in the closet. So those took up a lot of space. And, oh, this guy's stinky. New toy smell. We have ourselves King Blob. King Blob, and this dude is pretty bright blue. Hey, I can see his tail. His tail's in there. Oh, that whole time with, man, are they all like that? No. Sorry, I'm just getting... So, this one is different because... Oh, damn. Never mind. It's not different. His arm became detached, so I gotta try to fix that. So either way, I was like, the tails are attached to the side, because I was looking at it at the top, and that's not the case. His arm just came unplugged out of the shoulder, and all it is like a plastic piece that goes into another plastic piece, and it clamps it on. So I'll be checking that out. And what's cool about this is the fact that they've been really, really awesome with communication throughout this whole process of the Kickstarter. Got a hair, or looks like hair, silver hair. But this dude looks really cool. But they've had really open communications when it comes to these figures coming out and shipping. And like, they're like, if any boxes come damaged, let us know. We can replace the boxes. If any of the figures are damaged, let us know. So like, this guy, I'm gonna have to open him up and get him out there. I'm gonna take the ties off of all of them because it's rubber. And if you keep them tied in there over time, that rubber is gonna keep that indent from the ties. And plus, I want to attach the tails. I mean, what am I gonna do with this? Am I taking this stuff to the grave with me? You know, I'm gonna pile all this stuff? No, like, These are things I'm going to have fun with. I mean, these are modern. These came out this year. And they're awesome. And they smell like fresh plastic. And this dude's cool. I love just the spraying. Like, he has like a little bit of yellow on top, which gives him that green look. He has a little pink, reddish sprays on the cheeks. Very awesome stuff. And I doubt I doubt Mr. Clark watches my videos, but if he is, sir, this is a huge chunk of nostalgia for me. And this stuff should have been going constantly. We should have had so many different Bogglings and everything, because these are awesome. They're not like Marvel Legends or something like that, but these are still awesome. And just, we don't get stuff like this anymore. You get stupid crap that you have to like cut open that has slime and you build a little, those are dumb. Those are dumb. But these are fun and gross, and it's the fun factor again in figures. I mean, kids can run around and try to scare their siblings and stuff. Or, you know, I have a friend that's not into puppets at all, so I'm going to see how that goes when I sort of just pop one up over his shoulder and start like moving around. He might punch me. I might have the missus record that. I might try this. If you guys want me to try it, try to catch it on camera, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. So, and actually comment down below, like stuff I'm showing you guys, my little rants, feel free to comment. Like, comment, I'll respond. We'll have a good time. This is a fun zone about figures and stuff. Like, no judge zone. I can't wait to wear that shirt. So, when we're looking at the pile of stuff behind me, I was getting stuff out of the closet. There was a giant tote. There's a big plastic tote, and I'm like, I need that tote, and whatever's in it needs to come out, because I want to put the empty boxes for my NECA figures in there. I sort of have an issue of keeping packages for imports. So, like your Plunderlings, I'll keep the package. Storm Collectibles, Mythic Legions, exclusives, G.I. Joe Cobra Island figures, Amazon exclusive Legends or G.I. Joes. And I also keep like all the Mezco stuff, like stuff that I'm like, I got to keep those packages. Like normal Legends, trash. You know, normal Joe's, trash. Like there's things that I just don't keep the packages of. And I needed that tote to put my NECA horror ones in, because they always come with accessories, and I just leave the accessories I'm not using in the trays. So, doing so, I found these. And a couple are going to hang up on the wall, still in package, because you can see they're all carded figures. And then I'm going to probably open and review a huge chunk of these, and I'm going to ask you guys your opinion. So there are some items that are not stacked in this pile. It's a Savage Dragon figure. It was like a 10-year anniversary Mcfarland Toys Savage Dragon figure. It's still in the bubble, crispy, minty, looks awesome. Back when Naruto, and I might not be Naruto, whatever, however you pronounce it, because there's always somebody that's gonna be like, he said it wrong. I can't believe he said it wrong. Who cares? It's an anime about ninjas. Back in the day, they used to release figures for them before they started getting SH Figuarts and that normal stuff. I'm talking about normal retail. I had like the deluxe Gara figure, and then I have another Gara figure. So I had those as well. They're just behind me way on the floor, and I forgot to pile them up here when I started recording. So yeah, so those were three I found. So it gives you an idea of how old some of this stuff is. These, starting right here, I have Ninja Turtle, Leo. Only one Ninja Turtle. I don't know why I don't have Raphael, Michelangelo, or Donatello, but I love the design of these. And this guy is going to stay on card. He's probably going to hang up on the wall, because it's just, I love the artwork. Really love the artwork on those. And then, let's continue with that. We have ourselves Shredder. The Shredder. This Shredder, it's like Shredder and Trevor. The Shredder is pretty awesome. He has red eyes, and he just has that classic look to him. He's all blue instead of having purple, but still really cool. I'm going to grab a couple, because the other one, continuing with that series, is underneath. And if you're gonna have Shredder, you gotta have a foot soldier. And this is, I guess, when they changed their symbol to some weird like dragon logo. There's no foot at all. I guess people didn't like it when it was a foot. But got a cool foot soldier. Still, like, this is before Ninja Turtle started like getting all crazy and changing their stuff all insanely. Like, these still look like those classic foot soldiers. Shredder still looks like a classic Shredder, just updated. So the art style was really cool with that. And then continuing with some anime, got myself Kenshin. Himura Kenshin. I got this a long time ago at Suncoast, and I've not opened it ever. I never opened it because I love that card, and you know, it has a little bit of warping, but it's a pretty clean card right now. And then we get into the not so clean cards, and some of them have turned yellow because these things were on the wall and they were getting direct sunlight at times. Because it was before I realized what the heck I was doing. I was just like moving from place to place and bringing my stuff. And these ones, I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know if you want me to review these and open them. Because I mean, or I'm just going to probably open them anyway. So we got Mcfarland Toys. We got ourselves Tatsuo. And he's crazy looking. Got his meat arm, cybernetic arm. Going like Super Saiyan mode. Awesome. I'm a huge Akira. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. You guys see that? That dust all cacked up. Yeah, that's why I need to open these, because these were a little bit rough. I mean, I can clean the dust off, but you can see it's all bent. Corners are bent. They're not super crispy, but I wouldn't mind opening them and putting them on display. So I could definitely take up a D-Tall shelf, even though I can't sacrifice that type of space, but I might, because I do have the Medicom Tetsuo and I have Kaneda and his bike coming, so I might need to have a dedicated Akira shelf. And that's actually the poster that's missing. Posters, when you're putting posters on the wall, you know how they have those adhesive strips that are like Velcro and stuff? Those suck, and over time they fail. So it started drooping and all that stuff out of the weight of the frame and everything. So I'm either gonna have to do like 100 of those on the back, or I'm actually gonna have to hang it into the wall. Then we get Akira himself with a cool little throne. You guys can see that right there. This one's a little bit yellowing. You can see it. There you go. Yeah, you can see the yellowing. Ew. Ew, the yellow and plastic bubbles. But again, like, these are figures that I've had for years and years and years. Let me see when this came out. 2000's the latest. There's a bunch of dates on here, but I think this is 2000. Because it looks like Akira is just coming out on DVD. So again, like, this is 20-something years old, 21 years old figure. So we got Akira, and it's all, again, the same. And I ended up picking up Kaneda on his bike because there was 2 sets. So you have yourself Kaneda right here with his laser rifle, looking all angry, you know, or saying something. Who knows? Probably just saying Tetsuo. And then Tetsuo was like, Kaneda, because that's really what they do. Manga is awesome. The movie is fantastic and very revolutionary when it comes to artwork and animation. And honestly, read the manga. The manga has so much more that the movie doesn't even touch base on. And both are amazing. And Katsuhiro Otomo is amazing artist. Amazing artist, does amazing work. So that's why I got a lot of these. Then we got Kaneda's bike, all clean, looking awesome. That iconic bike that everybody loves. A lot of inspiration from this film and manga and stuff has inspired a lot of American films and animations. So tons of dust on top, gross. But I could take this, put that on the shelf, and have him standing with his laser rifle, and the other one actually sits. The other Kaneda came with his bike, and he actually can sit and ride it, and it's a lot dirtier, like they added like scuff and wear on it. So you have a clean bike, and they have a rough bike. And all this stuff is wanting to tip over. And then last but not least, the yellowest of all yellows, we got the clown Joker dude. Yeah, clown bike gang leader. So this one's actually really cool, massive, but again, the yellowing is pretty crazy. But it's cool that I still had all these, and I look forward to actually probably opening them up. So if you guys want me to do individual reviews for these figures, comment down below. Let me know if that's what you guys want to see. And yeah, the Turtles, Kenshin, they're gonna go on their own little world. They're gonna be pinned on the wall. And then as for the Bogglings, I'm probably gonna end up getting all the zip tie things off of them and putting their tails on. So I either might do them as a triple review, or I might give them their own individual reviews. Not sure yet, because I don't know. I just sort of wing it with a lot of this stuff. And that sums up my mail haul and my finds. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up for me. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me. It'll mean the world. I know when I hit 3K, I'm going to do a crazy giveaway. I'm just piling up some miscellaneous things. So a variety of you guys that watch my content have a chance to win some free figures. And definitely, that's my goal. Once I hit 3,000, that's when I'm going to do a giveaway. And I know some of you might be like, you got a little ways to go. Well, we can truck it. Try to share my videos, share my channel with your friends or other people that might be interested in it. And yeah, once we hit 3,000, boom, giveaway. And I also want you guys to make sure that you hit that silver bell notification. Therefore, you know when I'm posting up new videos, if you want to get that alert. And make sure you guys check out Nate's Toys and Collectibles. Link is down below. Great place to pick up like Black Series, Legends, G.I. Joes that are not exclusives. So definitely check it out. Link is down below. And then check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. All your import needs, like Storm Collectibles, SH Figuarts, 1000 Toys. That is going to be down below as well. And the pre-order group for, wow, I'm like, pre-order group. The pre-order group for Toyco is going to be down below as well. It doesn't cost anything to join. Honestly, just get in there, see what's coming out. It keeps you in the know with what is coming out. And then I also want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting.